I'm holding this freshly signed contract for seller financing my recent car hacking project where it says that I will receive $500 a month by selling my car. And in this video, I will show you how you can also sell your car on seller financing and get a lot more money for your car than you would if you were to sell for cash up front. I will break down how exactly I structure this deal with the buyer and how much exactly I'm gonna make. And at the end of the video, I will outline step by step what you should do in order to sell your car on terms for that desirable monthly cash flow. Let's go. So I bought this car that I'm selling with seller financing a few months ago while living in my van through the winter, and I picked it up in San Francisco. So I flew to San Francisco, built a great rapport with the seller, negotiated an incredible deal, enjoyed it for a few months, and now I'm ready to let it go. For full story how I found this car and why this car is the perfect one to car hack in this video, or also it's included in the description. And in fact, this is not my first car that I'm selling on seller financing. Right before I moved into my van, I sold one of my cars on seller financing, and it's been incredible. Every month I receive $333.33, which basically covers my grocery bills every month, which is pretty cool, right? Anyway, now I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I drove this car all the way here to spend some time here, visit my friends, and also sell this car on seller financing to one of my friends. You might be asking, why? Why on earth would you sell your car on seller financing? Why not just take all of the money up front for it and move on? Those are some good questions. But also, what if the seller stops making the payments? What if the seller destroys the car? Those are some legit concerns that need to be addressed. But in my opinion, in this case, the benefits of selling this car on seller financing way outweigh the risks involved. So, what are the benefits? All right. Now, let's discuss the benefits, my benefits as the seller. Here are the main 4 benefits that I'm getting on seller financing as the seller. Number 1, the monthly cash flow. That's a desirable thing that you want to hear as an investor. I'm going to be getting $500 a month, which is pretty cool. And then number 2 is the higher sale price. Because I'm getting the terms that the buyer wants, I'm getting the purchase price that I want. So ultimately, I'm selling this car for more than it's worth, which is pretty cool. Number 3, relationship building. I'm building a relationship with a person that I already know. And by doing this deal, we're going to be tied up for the next 18 months or so together in this transaction. So that means we're always going to be in touch, which means deeper and better relationship. And number 4 is story to tell. That's exactly what I'm doing. When people ask me, how do I buy cars, how I sell cars, this particular transaction going to be another great story to tell. And now the fair question would be, why the buyer would do something like that? Actually, let's ask the buyer. Speaking of the buyer, I'm actually here at the Phoenix airport picking him up. How cool is that? A full broker service kind of thing. Yo, bro.
Dude, it's looking amazing.
The limo service, bro.
Bro, I know.
I brought you your car. Okay, we just pulled up from the airport. I picked up my good friend Darren, who is also a buyer. Welcome back to Phoenix, bro. Now, the benefits of the buyer will be explained by the buyer himself. Bro, why are you seller financing this car from me, and what are the benefits are you getting?
So number 1, I don't have to deal with any banks or dealerships. Number 2, I get to work with my friend, and he is known for picking out the best cars and getting the most amazing deals. No, honestly, go to his page and just look at it. He comes across deals, which is amazing. And thank you for having me on your list, because I've been hitting you up and I'm like, yo, I need a car, bro. Hit me
got
up.
it for you now.
Yeah, so, but anyways, going back to the breakdown, right? No bank involved, no dealership involved, no credit check involved. I had to put 10% down, which is phenomenal, and my payments are very low, and that's a huge part of it. I have investments in Fiji, I have investments out here where my money is tied up, so putting a big portion down, I don't really want to do that. I'm a creative guy. I love getting creative. So, you know, Red brought this opportunity to me, and I'm like, bro, let's do it. Darren does deals, doing a deal with Red, why not, right? It just makes total sense. Those are a few things that I wanted to point out about the deal, but also it's a big point to be able to tell a story, right?
Yes.
If a conversation comes up, someone asks me about my car, boom, I'm able to open up that conversation about creative finance, which is amazing. We love doing creative finance, and finally got a creative deal, man. Bro. Let's go.
Okay, now let's break down how we structured the deal, all the numbers. Yes. Okay, according to the contract, here are the terms that we came to an agreement with. So we're purchasing the car for $10,000.
Yep.
I bought this car a few months ago in San Francisco. I negotiated down to $4,800. So I put around $700 for it. I am into it, and then I enjoyed it for a few months, and now you're getting a deal on seller financing. So I'm making a good money over a long period of time, and he is getting a deal because he's putting just $1,000 of it, right? So the purchase price is $10,000. Down payment is 10%, $1,000, and then also the delivery fee that he is paying me for gas to get here is $250.
Yes, sir.
The money up front is $1,250, and then the balance of purchase price financed by me would be $9,000, the rest of $10,000. So that would be financed for next 18 months.
Yep.
At $500 a month, correct?
That is correct.
So that's going to be my cash flow added to another car that I'm already financing, which is pretty cool. For you, you don't have to obviously come out of your pocket with a lot of money.
Right.
That's the structure that we did on this specific deal.
I was spending a lot of money on Turo. I'm telling you, a lot of money, right? So literally Red came to the rescue when I was telling him how much I spent on Turo. He was like, you're out of your mind, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, I actually have a deal for you. And I've actually been looking for a daily right now. So this just, you know, connected the puzzles in the perfect way. I honestly feel like it's God's timing too, because I was like looking for this property, not property. That's what we do, creative finance properties as well.
Yeah.
But I was looking for a car and nothing was really, you know, like of my taste and of my budget, but this was just the perfect mix.
So on Turo, since you've been here for a few months now, how much you spend the most per month, you think?
Probably close to $3,000 one of the months.
Bro, that's like 5 monthly payments. No, 6 monthly payments.
Yeah.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah.
That's no way to go. Now, bro, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Enjoy this car and keep sending me my mailbox money, okay? Meanwhile, we're gonna go and I'm gonna break down step by step on how you can also structure seller financing deal and every step that you need to take in order to do a seller financing on the car. Let's go. And let's go, we go. So we're gonna go back to the whiteboard here and I'm gonna outline 7 steps on how to properly structure a seller financing deal on the car in 7 simple steps. So step number 1 is finding a good deal. If you don't have a good deal, it's gonna be really hard to make money or even preserve your money. So if you wanna learn how to find a good deal on the car, watch till the end of the video. Step number 2, once you found a good deal, now you can go and enjoy your car. Normally, my gold standard is about 3 to 6, maybe 8 months or so. You have your car, you can put some miles, fix little things here and there, make it a little better than when you bought it, and now you're ready to sell it. Before you sell it though, step number 3 is to install the kill switch. So kill switch is something that will protect you in the situation where, you know, seller doesn't make a monthly payment anymore. So what kill switch does, which costs between, you know, $250, $350, maybe $400 to install. So nothing terrible, but it's going to give you a huge peace of mind. So kill switch, what it does, if seller defaulted on the monthly payments and they stop making payments, now you can activate the kill switch in your car, and it's not going to let the seller to start the car when he or she pressed the start engine button. So this is very important for your protection. Step number 4, find a buyer and make a deal happen. Paperwork, right? For paperwork, if you want the seller financing contract that I created, please leave a comment in the section below under this YouTube video and I will get in touch with you to send you a contract. Step number 5 is to register the car. So you register it under both of your names. So your name going to be on the title and obviously buyer's name going to be on the title. So you both own it together. So you basically have a lien on the car in case the seller not making payments anymore, you still own the car with them. Step number 6 is to have the insurance policy in place where you're going to be on the policy as added person to be insured, because technically you own the car together. So you want to make sure obviously the car is under insurance policy, and number 2, that you are on the policy as well. And step number 7 is collect the monthly cash flow. So how you want to set up the payments, probably normally it's going to be a Venmo or Cash App or Apple Pay or something like that. Just make sure you're tracking every payment that it's being made. And this is the 7-step process on how you can structure a seller financing deal on the car. If you want to learn how to find a good deal, I made a very detailed video, step-by-step explaining everything. You should watch this video here. I'll see you in the next one.